Hello, Heart Seekers. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today's daily devotion is for April the 7th. The following scriptures includes Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 1 through chapter 12, verse 19. Psalm 41, verses 7 through 13. Proverbs 10, verses 18 through 21. Luke 7, verses 36 through chapter 8, verse 3. And our scripture for today is going to be found in the book of Proverbs, chapter 10, verse 19. If you talk a lot, you are sure to sin. If you are wise, you will keep quiet. Proverbs has a lot of wise thoughts and sayings and things that we need to live by and adapt in our personal life. It's very short but profound. If you talk a lot, basically you are bound to sin and say something you shouldn't say. So basically, if we were wise, it would be best to keep quiet. Very profound statement. If you've ever found yourself in a situation where you just kept talking and talking and you said some things you probably shouldn't have said, and you thought to yourself, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I was talking way too much. That is a perfect example of talking way too much. Sometimes we say things that we shouldn't say. So being wise, the less that we speak, the wiser that we can become. Let me read you a scripture out of the book of James, chapter 3. I'm going to start at verse 5 through 8. And this is coming from the New Century Version. This is James 3, verses 5 through 8. In the same way with the tongue, it is a small part of the body, but it brags about great things. A big forest fire can be started with only a little flame. And the tongue is like a fire. It is a whole world of evil among the parts of the body. The tongue spreads evil through the whole body. The tongue is set on fire by hell, and it starts a fire that influences all of life. People can tame every kind of wild animal, the bird, reptile, fish, and they have tamed them. But no man can tame the tongue. It is wild and evil and full of deadly poison. That's verse 8, the last verse I just said. But no one can tame the tongue. It is wild and evil and full of the deadly poison. This is a true statement. It's very true. I believe the whole Bible in its entirety. But this is a true statement that as small as that member may be, the tongue can be an unruly and wicked thing. Every animal can be tamed. However, the tongue cannot be tamed. Blessings and cursings can come out of the same mouth. That shouldn't be. So let's be mindful when we're talking in our speech. Let's be wise about the things that we're saying and how much we say. This is something that has to be learned if you're a huge talker, if you talk all the time. It's something that needs to be acquired and adapted into our life. But it's truth to this. If we talk too much, some kind of way, somehow, we are bound to sin. We're bound to speak evil or bound to hurt someone or speak cursings over someone's life if we talk too much. So let's be wise, my friends, and let's think about the next conversation that we have. How much are we talking? And how much of it is good and pleasant? And how much of it is a blessing to someone? Let's think about that the next conversation that we have. Be blessed, my friends. I hope that this encouraged you today as well as challenge you to live better. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.